Oh, hopefully we should be coming online. Well, it's going to take me a little bit of a time to get set up. Not that anyone's going to be here quite this instantly. But yeah, if you just give me a bit of time, we shall get everything set up and ready. Put a message out on this. Just be a few minutes setting up, and then we'll crack on basically. Links to stuff, and then we'll. What do we want? We want that. Get that, and then we'll. Do say hello in the chat if anyone's here. Let me know what the volumes are like and everything, etc., etc. Hey, welcome to the stream. Yes, we are getting very near to the end. Not long now. Sad times. Hi Eric, welcome to the stream. It's a pleasure to cover the game. Hi T-Shot. So yeah, we'll just get things set up, and then we'll get into some battles. Audio seems good. Excellent. That's what we like to hear. Yeah, hopefully we'll get some sort of decent numbers as like this sort of final farewell. So I'm going to be away in the week, you see, so this is my last chance to do it. What are we going to play as first? I'm going to break out the barbarians again. I just absolutely love these Andratus swords. They're so good. Easily one of my favourite units in this game. Let's have a look. Okay, got the chat set up. Don't seem to be dropping any frames, so it shouldn't be too laggy. Okay, I think let's queue for a battle then. Get this show on the road.
I will kill all who stand in my way.
Nice to see a few people rolling in now. Cool. If we get loads of people, we could even set up like a room or something and everyone could jump in and we can all have a final battle. Hopefully the matchmaking gives us some favour and we actually get into some games without too much trouble. Obviously I recorded the video on Saturday, yesterday, which I put out today. So yeah, so I found games okay yesterday. So fingers crossed we can find some games okay today. Sort of tier 7, 8. And we can always try tier 10 stuff as well if that's struggling for that. Yes, it's the final countdown. It's almost over. The last sort of handful of battles now. I can't believe it's so sad, isn't it, that it's actually going to be coming to an end. Yeah. I guess I think when the announcement was first made, I was just like almost annoyed with it. Just didn't really play it much, but now it's actually finishing. It seems really sad. It is a sad thought. Let's hope we can actually find some matchmaking. I don't know if anyone here in the chat's actually in game as and actually covering it as well. Actually in game playing as well. Hopefully we can get some games. Obviously the matchmaking is not going to be as good as it was when it was actually sort of up and running normally, but should be able to find something, I would have thought. Took a couple of minutes last night. You managed to get past Blood Riders. Blood Riders were a nice cavalry. The Barbarian cavalry was quite a fun tech tree to go down. Did enjoy them. I think I got onto the Blood Riders in the Barbarian cavalry as well. Come on, matchmaking. Give me a game. It could turn out to be a problem. Hopefully not. Sure we'll find something. So what's everyone now? Arena's obviously sort of closed or has been on the process of closing for the past couple of months. What is everyone else playing? Instead of Arena. And obviously I've moved on kind of to Conqueror's Blade quite a bit, but what's everyone else playing? Kind of interested to know. Shogun 2. I've never actually played Shogun 2. It's one of those Total War games that somehow sort of slipped through the gap with me, and I've never actually even played it. Should really probably get hold of it and give it a try. War Thunder. Okay, yeah, I've played that a bit in the past. I've not played it recently though. That's been around ages now, hasn't it, War Thunder? I guess that was always going to be the competitor to World of Tanks, but it seems to have always developed a kind of different audience. Hey, Agrippa, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you here. Especially Fall of the Samurai mod. Okay. I'll have to get it then. I don't know, I'll have to keep an eye out for like on a sale on Steam or something. I really should get it. Apparently everyone says Shogun 2 is like one of the best Total War games of recent times. Hey, we've just found a game as well. But I don't know why. I didn't get it at the time for whatever reason. The period didn't interest me kind of as much. But everyone says Shogun 2 is great, so I really should get it. I don't know why I haven't. At least we've now found a game. Fingers crossed that we can actually win a game. And let's hope it's not Hadrian's Wall either, my least favourite map. Okay, joining game session. Battle is ready. Teutoburg Forest. Oof. Not quite what I've picked. European rifles versus the Japanese made absolute carnage. Okay. I'll have to get it. I will have to give it a try. Okay, who have we got? Oh, I've got a few people. We've got Guts. Oh, Storm's End. I recognise. Anyone else that springs out? No, no one else that springs out to me. Obviously, mostly tier 8s, but a few other tier 7s kicking around here as well. Just have to use our superior barbarians to their best advantage to try and win this. Samurais don't do too good against guns. I can imagine. I can imagine. Oh dear. So, which way am I going to go? My inclination was to go on this flank initially. And then push sort of down this way. Trying to see where everyone else deploys though. See how this pans out. Dragon Age Inquisition, never played that. I haven't got Battlefield 5 yet. I got Battlefield 1 when that came out, but I never have not got Battlefield 5 yet. I don't know if I will. It doesn't really appeal to me. So let's get started moving up. What we've got in support, we've got some slingers here in support. Quite a bit of stuff, mostly going centre, and an awful lot of cavalry on this in this game as well. Spread ourselves out a little bit more down here, perhaps. Don't want to be too aggressive at this start. Well, we've got some Eagle cohort. I haven't got any peelers, which is something. And he's going to throw some flames at them and annoy them, if nothing else. As long as they've not got any range support here. I don't know if our slingers here are AFK. Kind of look like it. What's that? Some more Eagle cohort. Blimey. Let's just burn them all. Not really particularly useful. We didn't do a particularly good job of that. Very small amount of damage. Oh, they've got javelins as well. Okay, time to pull back. I'm not going to be able to fight these guys on my own. And there's ranged units up over there as well. They might even be slingers given the range they're getting. So let's pull back this way. In the clear on the straight, so we can use our harass to gain a little bit of extra ground. And we'll just keep pulling ourselves back and around this way. Obviously, I can't deal with that many units on my own.
The
Yeah, a lot of obviously, yeah, a lot of people haven't played it with it finishing off. Yeah, I've obviously Battlefield 5's all been marred by the controversy that they had, didn't they? Whatever that was, telling people don't play or something. But yeah, I've not really followed much about it post that though. Being capped. What's it mean, cavalry? Numidian cavalry. They're going to be in trouble very quickly if they're not careful. Or charge. And combat. Cool. Let's pull ourselves around here. I just don't want to get cut off. That's my main concern. I do want to fight these Romans. Well, I don't want to fight these Romans. I don't want to fight them head on. I want to fight them in the forest, if nothing else. At least block them at this pass. Stop them threatening our base quite so much. Make sure these two haven't got peelers. Doesn't look like they have. How could we do this? We could conceivably try and engage. Gonna throw slingers at us. I'm gonna pull back them. Can't fight slingers like that. Ah, and they've got the javelins as well, haven't they? God, Struth, it's everyone against us. Everyone's coming on this flank by the looks of it. I think we've just got a team largely composed of cavalry is the problem. Unless they can get onto the enemy slingers, but the enemy slingers are right in the middle of that stack. Not really anything that we can do to get into them. Going to miss this game. Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, it's totally shutting down. Yeah. It's like on the 22nd of February, so this is the last weekend. Okay, this guy's engaging, so let's get stuck in then. Where did that flame come from? Is he, get you broken off. We're going to lose that charge, but hey ho. Got to get in there now. It's really important that this rear flank is going to give me enough of a routing modifier. I don't know if it is. -7. Come on, route! I need you to route. What are you doing? You can fight them. Oh, they covered. I think my Andratus wore off. Now these guys are kind of caught in a fight they can't really win. Come on. Surely you'd think that would be enough to rout them. The rear flank, the roar's going to wear off. Ah, -15. Come on. Okay, cut them down. Let's get ourselves out of here. We're being slaughtered. That really was not worth it. How much damage? Ah, nothing. Just so not worth it. Just let the elephant just get to work. Oh, at least we caught those enemy slingers or something. Now let's see what we can do maybe on some of these units. Presumably they're vengeance. They're not actually vengeance. Interesting. See if we can get in on these javelins here on the side. Yeah, they obviously just didn't have enough in the way of sort of support and stuff for the game. You know, not enough people played, and they just were losing money. I think they said so. They ended up deciding to cancel it. Okay, let's get in on these javelins. Try and get what damage we can. Go for an Andratus Roar, see if we can get around. Oh dear. Yeah, whether the wargaming thing worked for them or not, yeah, it's obviously it didn't really work for them. As opposed to Steam. I don't know what the choice was to make that decision over Steam. Or the game just didn't appeal to enough people, I guess. It just maybe it's a bit too niche. Okay, we cut those javelins. We're now down to 1 unit against a ton of cavalry. Let's push over this way a little bit. Going on down here. Okay, all the cavalry we've got in there. Not really a lot I can do to help that, to be honest. I'm just going to get slaughtered as these cavalry charge me. Final last minute. Good judge. Avoid the charge. Did a reasonable job of that but only going to be a short-term solution for us. tag on to the end of them. No, it's going to happen.
All men are being
We're
attacked.
going to finish their hammer. Have a charge of our own. Oh, I'm silenced. Bloody anviled. Ugh. Oh dear. As soon as they get the flak modifier, that is us doomed. Need that anvil to wear off. Oh, and the Vercingetorix died, so I've not got my not got my ability. Oh well. I think that's the end of us. Do you know if Conqueror's Blade after the open weekend will get another wipe? I think so, probably, yeah. Because I think they're not guaranteeing sort of the situation regarding wipes. But I think I would expect more wipes. Because it's still like pretty early beta, so I think there's probably going to be more wipes before the end of it kind of thing, you know. So yes.
No prisoners.
Get a little bit of a slam in there for what it's worth.
Death to all.
Oh, last few people dying. Fight on! I don't think that's going to go very well. Oh well. Didn't win. At least we gave it a good little bit of damage. Final slam. Oh god. So much cavalry. Too much cavalry. And we are dead. Oh well, it's just those elephants left now to fight on them. They're all still in really good health as well. Although now the enemy archers are starting to turn up, they might struggle a little bit more. I've not really followed much on the Metro Exodus sort of game. I don't know if it's going to be any good. Oh, right after these 3 days. I don't know. It could get reset before the house tests, which start on Monday, tomorrow. So, in that regard, I don't actually know. It may get reset. It might not. I'm not sure. His guts just chewing. I've got my Carthaginian tier 9s. I've not actually got any tier 10 units. Surprisingly, I never actually made it to a single tier 10. I'm on the EU server. Wait, house test? Yeah, supposedly it's supposed to be the house tests on Monday, but I'm not. But there's not been any information on what exactly that means on Conqueror's Blade. So, yeah, so the house tests start on supposedly on the 18th, which I think is tomorrow, which it is. But other than that, I don't actually know any more than that, so I don't really know what that's actually going to entail. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, I put that to the wrong. I didn't put that on all. There we go. That's better. If I remember my getting this typing right. It'd be kind of cool maybe to try out some of the high tier stuff in this. Well, so we'll try and get some tier 10 games if we can. Last elephant. Fighting on.
We'll rest when we're dead.
Okay, they're waiting to see if they have enough people to queue for. Come on, elephant, just die. Oh, now he's got his back turned to those slingers. He'll soon go down. Come on, die. There we go. And there we go. Defeat. Not quite the victory I was hoping for. Damn. What else can we try at tier 7, 8? Got them there, tier 9 art. Got some cavalry. Don't want to play as slingers. Our solo infantry. Nothing's just as nice as those barbarian infantry to play though, is they? Vercingetorix infantry is just so unbelievably glorious. It's just so much fun. We'll queue up with these again. I do like these guys. It seems like they're not quite ready to queue up for tier 10 yet, so we'll queue up again for another tier 8 game. I could hop in Discord with them, but the problem is it's going to pick it up on the stream as well and everything, so it's kind of be a bit weird from that point of view, so I don't really want to do that. Do you think this game will get picked up again? I don't know. I can't. I don't know. I think I hope it does, but I think probably not. I just think that, you know, it's just been dragging on. How long has this whole project been ongoing? It's like 4 years now. Well, at least not in the same format that it is. I guess you keep hearing sort of rumours that it could get sold to like another developer, you know, another studio. But the problem is half the assets in this game are from other Total War games anyway. So I can't imagine. I can imagine Creative Assembly being kind of reluctant to sell off, you know, where half the models are already from like Rome Total War. So I don't know. I can't see it personally. But you never know. They may do. Hey Bates, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining in D-Live. Nice. It's always a bit quieter over there. But I've got both chats open so I can see you both. Yes, I am in the EU server. Although both servers do end up playing together, you just can't queue together. If that makes sense. You can't be in a party together and try and join the same game, but if you queue up separately, then you end up in the same game. If that makes sense. Yeah, it is a good game. So it is very much sad that it's over. So, loading in for some tier 8 matches. Oops, can't type. I'm streaming right now. So, wait for everyone to load in. Same map. Oh, no, not. Were we on 2 to Book Fires last time? We were, weren't we? I'm sure we were on this map last time. So, we're going to have to just look where we're going to go again. Obviously, last time we came from this way down here, and that did not exactly go according to plan. Why they're shutting the game down? I just don't think there was enough player numbers. They there wasn't enough people to play, so I think they just decided to pull the plug on it and cancel it, basically. There we go. Everyone's loaded in. Start picking our spots. Where are we gonna go? On the same side? Which side am I on? Yeah, I am on the same side. I can't work out where I am. Yeah. I'll go over here then. A little bit further forward than I would normally have picked. But still, hopefully we'll get a bit more support down this side sometimes. Yeah, they probably should have put it on stream. On Steam, even.
Down all enemy forces.
Okay, let's head over this way. They've gone into break racks. Nice, they're moving forward quite quickly. Got a little bit, a fair bit of support now moving it this way, as well as our cavalry as well, which is good. Should at least get some scouting going on here. Well, thank you very much for the super chat, Francis. I think it would have done better on Steam. Yeah, I think it probably would have done. I kind of get why I guess they thought it is similar to World of Tanks, I reckon, in terms of its, you know, tiering system and everything, and that by going with Wargaming, they were going to grab like those hundreds of thousands of World of Tanks players, but it just never happened, did it? So I think they should have gone with Steam, but it's too late now. Such is the way. But thank you for the super chat, appreciate it. I can queue up for some tier. I see what I was trying to get the idea of what's going on. I think some people are queuing up for tier 10s. I'll perhaps hop over on the Total War Arena Discord and see what's going on with terms of setting up tier 10 matches. Yeah, one new faction here. I really want to know. I never got to find out what the new faction actually was either. That's the worst bit. They weren't allowed to disclose it at the end. I never got to know. No, so we never got the Persian Armies. I know. Yeah, I'm sure Wargaming did offer. And I guess Wargaming did bring things like the whole like site shop and all that sort of side of things, which was already set up, so it saved them a job in that sense. I don't know, I don't want to fight elephants. Why am I going that way? I am not thinking in the slightest. Have we got javelins here? We have. Oh, good. Oh, perhaps I will wait here then. Wait for the javelins to kill the elephantes. Go on, javelins. They're going down now. Get the damage in. Nice. Those guys down there dead. Right. Let's get round these guys and start to think about some flanking then. Don't turn the phalanx round if the horses are coming. Two can play at this Scorched Earth game. And burn it all! Oh, the juicy damage. Oh, oh, juicy. Juicy, juicy, juicy. I like that. Push you in on the flag. Oh, didn't quite get the same harassing charge that I thought I was going to. Oh, they've kind of maneuvered themselves a little bit. I hadn't banked on them doing that. Okay, this has not actually gone according to plan. Are they vengeance? They are. So why am I doing this? Don't know. Don't be an idiot, Evo. Pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, you bastard. There's an elephant here now. Okay. That's dead. Oh, you might be able to get him out, actually. Oh, no, now those guys are engaging as well. Right. This elephant needs to die as well. More than anything. Let's get down here and throw our Scorched Earth again. Surely this elephant must be about to die. There he goes. What's going on here? If they can get stuck into like a consistent fight, I'll throw more Scorched Earth. They're trying to Scorched Earth me back. What's going on now? Ooh. Okay, quite a few people have engaged. Go on then. They might have lost their vengeance if we're lucky. They have. Push these guys around on the other flank. Get our roar on. It's really hard to control when you've not been doing this for a long time. If we can get another flanking modifier. Let's try and rout some of these people. Surely you think we'll be able to. Come on, give me a modifier. There we go. One of them routing. Rear flank. There we go, and they're gone. Okay. Finally. That was hard work. What's going on in the chat? Wargaming is reason this failed. Yeah, I think that's probably partially true. Let's push around these guys around there. We'll get stuck into some heavy horse. I don't mind fighting them. Yeah, I agree. I think it's very different to World of Tanks, but I think that's probably why they thought that World of Tanks was a suitable, comparison. Go and get the modifiers on the same units. One of them gone. Rear flank. Goodbye. Routed. Last one. Slam. And dead. Cool. That's all those heavy horse dead. Oh no, our base! I hadn't even noticed. Oh god. Is there anyone close? A couple of Niflheim riders. Depends if they're going to go back. No guarantee that they will. We can try and run down some of these slingers. I think it's safe to say it's a bit late for falling back now. I obviously can't. I've only got 2 units, so I can't.
If we must die, die as goals.
We're trying to cap them. It's not going to happen though. Too little, too late.
Battle goals. No precedent.
Ah, damn. Okay, let's going on. What's going on in the chat? Wow, lots of people chatting. Yeah, definitely Outcast for wargaming players. I think that's true. Steam has a much more diverse player base. Yeah, I think there's probably an element of that. But it's interesting. Obviously, I've been playing. I don't know if any of you have heard of this Pagan Online, which is like wargaming's latest venture with another studio, which is kind of like similar to like Diablo 3 type game. But that's kind of also very different to what wargaming have done previously. So we'll see how that sort of turns out. Came from wargaming. Oh, yes, you did, Bates. Yeah, you're all alone on D-Live. I'm afraid you are. If wargaming starts sucking, yeah, I don't think it's gonna come back now though. I think it's just too late. What did the Total War fan base thought about this game though? Yeah, I see. I don't think it got that much love from the Total War community either. Really, I think that was another one of the problems it had in a way. Oh, thank you for leaving a like. Appreciate it. I'm just going to pop down over here. Let's just hop down. What's going on here? Zoe, so can you guys find more? All tier 10. Where are they queuing? Yeah, EU, 5 more with queue. Well, let's queue up at tier 10. Are we now queuing at tier 10? That's my question. I'm just reading the Discord chat, trying to see if we're going to be able to have some games at tier 10. Can't type. Just see if we can get some tier 10 games set up. I think they're just trying to get as many people together as sort of possible, so we can have some of these tier 10s. Yeah, they didn't really like it since they only they didn't really like it since they only controlled 3 units. Yeah, I think because a lot of people were kind of used to the traditional Total War where you have your 20 stack army. Whereas it's not really doesn't work like that, does it? It's kind of very different. Won't be touching anything wargaming related. I think that's pretty understandable. Yeah, because they certainly. I think the worst thing they did about the whole thing was the sort of refund thing at the end was so poor after some people have spent so much on the game. I think that put a lot of people off. You know, I think, and deservedly so. Well, let's queue at tier 10, see if anything's happening in that way. Grab out my Carthaginian cavalry. Oh, they're not even fully upgraded yet, are they? Just in case anything's actually happening on that front. It would be kind of cool to get some tier 10 games set up. Attack when I got triggered with what early world attack developments. Yeah, you say World of Tanks is very similar in that sense, in the way that how the game went with terms of premium units and stuff. I think they encountered a lot of the same problems over there in World of Tanks as they did with sort of Arena. See if we're going to find any games at tier 10. I think we could be tough because I don't know if there's going to be enough people. Hey White Lotus, welcome to the chat. Or the stream even. Stream and chat. We're just trying to get some tier 10 games. Total War fanbase haven't liked anything since Shogun 2. I think that's probably true. It's going to be interesting to see how Three Kingdoms turns out, I think, because I think there's the risk that there could be a lot of... If that doesn't really go well, which I could see easily Three Kingdoms not being very well received. I've heard not particularly good things about Three Kingdoms, and I think Creative Assembly could be in trouble because, you know, how many bad games can a company continually have, or unpopular games? I don't feel like they've had, as Bates says, I don't think they've had anything good since Shogun 2 or anything popular since Shogun 2. So, you know, if you keep having sort of misery and failure every time and time again, then I think it's only a matter of time before that starts to catch up. Surely, as a company, I wonder if it's affecting their sales very much. Hagar approves. For me, the fact you only had 3 units is what made it fun. You had to work as a team to succeed. Yeah, I think there's an element of truth to that. And I kind of enjoyed the sort of more focused degree of micromanagement. I mean, if you've watched any of my Rome 2 multiplayer videos, you'll see how much I struggle with like the micromanagement when you've got 20 units in a battle. So I also kind of like the 3 unit setup. But then I'm not like a die-hard Total War player, so maybe that's kind of more the difference. Mods are what keep Total War alive. I think there's a lot of truth in that. Yeah, because I mean, some of the older ones are just so endlessly moddable. Yeah, I don't think people will like the romanticized version of China. Yeah, I think that's an interesting point. They claimed there was going to be like the romance of the three. You know, it's obviously quite famous, isn't it? The romance of the Three Kingdoms. And then there's also going to be like a real historical version as well. But I've not, since they've done that, all we've seen so far is like the romance version, and they've not heard any sort of mention of this historical version so far. So could be a case that they've now kind of dropped the historical side of it. True, yeah, they are doing good with Warhammer. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, the Warhammer series has proved to be very popular. I guess it perhaps won't be that surprising if we could expect to see a Warhammer 3 at some point on the horizon, and given the sort of known success of that. Everyone wants good team-based games, but no one wants to play as a team. That's probably true. It's probably very true. We are struggling a bit here with these tier 10 games. Yeah, it's because struggling to get a match for tier 10. It's because if you go over onto like the Discord on the Total War Arena Discord, there's people sort of queuing. I think if anyone wants to get onto tier 10, then we can try and get some tier 10 games. Apparently we've got 17 people ready. I went tier 10. Yeah, sorry, I just switched over to tier 10. I was trying to get a tier 10 match. I'll give it a shot when I'm out of this game. Okay, so we're going to try and get everyone onto tier 10 very shortly. So they're just waiting for sort of this group of people to get out of game, then they're going to queue up as well, and hopefully That'll be enough to tip us over into the 20 people we need to get a tier 10 game. Thanks, James, for queuing. That's good. That's good. We need as many people queuing as we can. Yes, Debolt. Yeah. I've been making quite a few Conqueror's Blades versions over the past sort of couple of weeks. It's good. I'm enjoying Conqueror's Blade. I have really been enjoying it. I think he's got a lot of potential. It's also got faults as well. I don't think it's perfect, Conqueror's Blade, so we'll see how it develops. I'm reading the Discord as well, waiting. Everyone's trying to get everyone to queue up for the tier 10s. So it's it's madness. It was laggy. I don't find it to be laggy, although it's really intensive on my computer. I've got quite a decent PC now, and even then it's quite intensive on this computer, so it's quite demanding on your systems for a game that doesn't look that graphically impressive. So, yeah, kind of interesting. The fight fast, nice base. Yeah, it is sad to see it die. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I put so many. I think how many hours I've put into this game between this and the videos. It's crazy. When will Conqueror's Blades be fully out? We don't know when it's going to be fully released. They've not given a date for the open beta yet, so I don't know. I think the rough plan was sometime in spring, so we'll give it at least a couple of months yet before it sort of like hits a full sort of official release. Yeah, hopefully they'll sort out a lot of the sort of the bug problems and stuff. British Conqueror's Blade put more emphasis on troop movement attack rather than the hero. Yeah, I guess so. But to some extent, it's not so bad. I do feel like the AI units in that are quite effective. I don't think like the AIs are completely useless. They can quite easily take on and kill a hero. They're not like completely underpowered or anything. So they I like the fact that they actually have some use in the game. They're not just complete cannon fodder. They actually have some bearing on how it works. It is absolutely Total War Arena that made the channel. It's what the whole community has been built around, hasn't it? Thankfully, obviously, I guess enough people have carried over to Conqueror's Blade to sort of keep keep the channel going somehow. So we are still here. Yes, just about. Come on, tier 10 games. We'll give it a little bit longer. I'm determined to try and find a tier 10 game. Rather to make a unit formation tree skill. They do like you can upgrade your units. You can upgrade them to like different. So you have like levy swords at the start, and they end up as knights or something. You know, they do get upgraded and better armor and equipment and stuff as you upgrade them and progress down the sort of tier tree. So there's a little bit of upgrading going on there. Okay, people are getting into the queue now. I'm waiting on 5 more, so we're getting close now. I'm trying to die, but can't get killed. Can't get your units killed off. First world problems. You can't get killed quick enough in an arena match. Is your name Evo Loz? No, my name is Lawrence, and Loz is short for Lawrence. So that's how the Loz part of it came out. And how old am I? I'm 26. Oh, okay, yeah. I think yeah, it's a little bit limited in terms of the formations. Although I think as you get into the high tier units, they get more formations unlocked. So I think like the peasants, they have in Conqueror's Blade have just like very little limited formations because I guess they're not military trained. But then as you get on the more advanced units, I think they get different formation types. But I know what you mean. Having increasing in numbers of formations and different stuff would be kind of cool. Different abilities of the units as well. Yeah, Testudo would be cool. That would be very cool. Apparently, you've got more people joining. We've surely got to be able to get this match. Oh dear, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to fight on and try and win this match. I'm try and win this match. Try and find this match. The longest I've ever queued for an arena game, I think. Dude. Oh, trying to get to tier 10. Maybe we'll get there. I've also got to sort out tomorrow's video at some point as well. I don't think I've not got anything yet prepared for tomorrow. I'm trying to get back into sort of the daily uploads. I had a bit of a spell where I just sort of went to every other day sort of thing, but I'm trying to get back onto uploading daily, but it's hard. Yeah, I am. I'm trying to win the queue. I'm trying to beat the queue. Already in a battle with tier 7. Yes, fair enough. Bates is dying. Do I think Total War Arena would have lasted longer if it was on Steam instead of Wargaming? Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. I think there was, yeah, it's certainly a pretty good chance that it would have lasted a bit longer, wouldn't it? I just don't think Wargaming were quite the right company for this game, but there we go. I guess we'll never really know for sure whether it is or not. Finally, Bates has finally managed to get himself killed. Get in the queue. Hopefully, we can actually get enough people. We're still struggling. We've not managed to get to this tier 10 game yet. But supposedly, more and more people keep joining. So it must joining the actual the matchmaking queue. So it must be getting really close to actually having 20 people here now. But obviously, just struggling a little bit just to get to that final bit. Cool. Nice job in the queue. Have you ever played Tiger Knight when that was up? No, I haven't. No. I never did play Tiger Knight. I did see it. That's obviously similar in a way to Conqueror's Blade. It's that kind of style, isn't it? But no, I never actually got around to playing that. Another one of those games. Okay, last group just got out of a match, so hopefully everyone's going to start queuing now. Fingers crossed we get a match. Come on, give us a match. Where were we? Thank you. What happened to Tiger Knight? Yeah, I don't know what happened to Tiger Knight. Yeah, oh, similar situation to Arena. Okay, just not enough players. There seems to be quite a lot of hype around Conqueror's Blade so far, so I'm hopeful that they'll have pretty decent player numbers. But I guess we'll see. Do I think there will be a Total War Arena 2 in the future? Personally, I don't think so. I think the fact it's failed will be enough to put most people off doing it, because I think they must have sunk a lot of money into this now over like the 4 years or something it's been in development, so I think probably not, but we can hope. Wasn't Tiger Knight's hero OP compared to Unity? I don't know, it could well have been. Yeah, as I say, it's not a game I actually got around to playing. Yeah, in CB units slay heroes. Yeah, that's kind of one of the things I like. That units can be quite effective if if you're not careful. It's nice. I know this is just turning into a stream of just queuing, isn't it? Really, but I was trying to. It'd be kind of cool to get a tier 10. That's all. Even if it's just the one. Everyone's supposedly getting into queues. More and more people could join the queue. So I was hopeful that we could get to the 20 people that we wanted to. Well, I suppose while I'm waiting, I might as well grab myself a beer because that's what I was planning to do. It's only outside the door, so I'll be literally 10 seconds. And I am back. Oh no. Have we got a game yet? No, we haven't. Damn. Let's have a look. People think units are too weak. Yeah, I don't think the heroes are too weak. I think they can be quite effective against units. You just got to be a bit careful. Yeah, you see, For Honor, that's another game I haven't played. There's so many games I still need to play. That's half the problem. Yeah, I've never played For Honor. Maybe I should try that. But more importantly, I haven't got a bottle opener. I think first world problems here that I've got nothing to open my beer with. I'll open it on the table. This may make some strange noises on the microphone as I try and open my beer on the table. Sorry about that. But needs must. Oh. Oh no, fizz! Oh well. And on live stream as well. Wow, smooth. Oh dear. Okay, we're just waiting on a few more people to get in now, I think. Apparently more people are joining the queue. Everyone says they're joining the queue, but we've actually got a game. Use your teeth. You don't need to use your teeth to try and open a beer. It'll just destroy your teeth. Does it ever stop fizzing? It's endlessly fizzy. Do you think a Conqueror's Blade will last long, or will it fall like Total War and Tiger Knight? Yeah, I mean, hopefully it will. I guess you never really know, do you, how these things are going to pan out? It's always kind of just dependent, I guess, on how successful the game becomes or doesn't become, depending on how it goes. I hope it doesn't fail. But yeah, if they don't go the route of play to win, they're much more likely to be successful. Yeah, I agree with that. Keep the transactions to cosmetics. Yes, I agree. Yeah, that's something that I think maybe Arena would have done better. They'd have kept a few more players if they'd done that. Yeah, free to play. It is strange, isn't it? How like Wargaming had so much success on World of Tanks, and yet it's just something they've never been able to replicate since with any of their other games. You know, even like. Think how much of a failure World of Warplanes was, and World of Warships has actually done okay, hasn't it? But that's never, well, even World of Warships, which is generally considered a decent game, is nowhere near as successful as World of Tanks in terms of player numbers. Oh, I'm just covered in beer now. Oh dear. I want a €1,000 weapon in Conqueror's Blade that one-shots all. Yeah. I've forgotten to leave my phone here now, it's just going to buzz endlessly and annoy everyone. Having trouble with the crafting system and the supply dump. Why? What's going on with your? I had a massive bug with my supply with the camp where I couldn't access my own camp. I had to create another character in the end. World of Tanks player base is going down over the last few years. Yes, I think it has been, but I mean, it's still even with the declining player base, it's still a very impressive player base. You know, it's a player base that Arena never even got close to reaching, even the declined World of Tanks player base. So it's strange to me how World of Tanks was just so successful, how they got so much right, yet they've never been able to replicate that. It seems, you'd think you'd learn the secret formula to doing it. But then I guess it's no different to like YouTube. You'd think, some of my videos end up with thousands and thousands of views and others just get like 100. You'd think I would have been able to learn what's the successful formula, but I just haven't got a clue. so I guess it must be the same in the game industry world. If you'd never played Total War Arena before, do you think you'd have paid $15 to $30 for it? I don't know. Yeah, there's certainly a possibility, isn't it? But then that opens up the other problem with that type of way of doing game payments, where people buy it up front and then it's free to play after, or once you've brought the game. But then how do they continually going on develop it? Because once that initial surge of people has brought it, then the money for further development kind of then runs out, doesn't it? So I don't know, that has its problems as well. Unless you have like a subscription model where it's like $10 a month sort of thing. Where am I from? I'm from the UK. You have troubles with getting into your inventory. I don't know. I've not had any inventory problems. Or declining factors are related to wargaming decisions as well. It pretty much is, really. They do seem to make some strange decisions. But then I guess, they're perhaps just thinking it's going to decline anyway, so let's get as much money out of it as they can. Maybe that's their logic. Free to play, but after that it's free to play. Yeah. But I just wonder whether has declined because there's then no future development sort of thing, because everyone's already once that initial surge of money is gone, then who pays for future development? Yeah, a lot of MMO, like traditionally, a lot of MMOs did like the subscription system, like well, I guess like World of Warcraft is like the classic, and that's still going. Well, I actually have no idea if World of Warcraft is still going strong, but it's still going. I don't think I've not played it in like 10 years, so I don't really know how well it's doing, to be honest. Did anyone else ever play EVE Online? I spent a lot of time in that at one point. I got really into EVE Online for like a couple of years. What part of the UK from? I'm from the East Midlands, sort of nearish Leicester. It's like Netflix. People forget they have subscription. It is a bit like that. It's like a recurring bill. I don't know. Yeah, it is a bit like that. Okay, apparently the final lot of people are now joining the queue. So come on, tier 10 game. Waiting here 25 minutes. This wasn't quite what I was intending to do on the stream. We'll give it to like 30 minutes. If after that time we're not ready, we'll just go back to tier 8 games, because obviously we don't want the entire stream just to be queuing for a game. For Bleater Bears. You're from the West Midlands. Nice. You're sort of you're Dudley or Birmingham. That's my best attempt at a West Midlands accent. All players queued in at tier 9 stock unit. Yeah, I'm just queued with my tier 9 whatever they're called, Carthaginian cavalry. Can't even remember what the unit's called now. Come on, find this game. Give us a match. Just wait. Yeah! Found the match. Okay, we are on. We are on to our tier 10 match. Although even though we're tier 9, but you know what I mean. Cool. I'm pleased we finally got something. Let's see how this goes then. I know it's not really worth it for a 25-minute wait, was it? But still, we might as well. I would like to have, this is probably the last ever tier 10 match I'm ever going to have. So it kind of worth it. Nice. Hopefully there's going to be a few other tier 9s. You wait now, the game will go and crash or something. I'll get kicked out. My internet will drop out after all this. Germania. Oh, actually my favourite map. Okay. So let's have a look. What have we got on our team? Ah, Bates, you're with us. Nice. We've got Guts, Storm's End. There's a fair few tier 9s kicking around as well, isn't there? So let me type to the other team. James for the streamer. Hey, James, welcome. Glad you're on my team. Nice. Let's actually try and win this then. So, where are we going to go? I'm probably thinking more on the flanks sort of around this side. I don't like going across the centre because you get the bad ground. So I'm going to sort of come across this way and go more over the sort of more open ground, see what we can see around there. So let's see how this goes. 2, 1, and we are into our tier 10 match. God, can I even remember how to play these Carthaginians? It's been so long. People have been saying in the chat. No, you can't kill me. You've got to help me win. Ben on chat, click tab, I think, so you can't talk to everyone. Ah, that's okay. That's fine. Yes, I think it is that James is in this game. So they've got this observation point up here. So they've obviously got some units here. Oh. See, initially they look like a nice vulnerable thing, but we know they've got something else on the observation point. Archers are fine, but I've got some storm zones coming down here. Okay, we're not completely out of this. If we can get enough. And what they got? They got some Praetorians. I'm all up for a fight. I just gotta be a bit careful about it. Is all. Let's see what we can think about doing here then. Particularly if those Praetorians are going to get engaged, then that's going to leave those archers wonderfully vulnerable. Let's just commit a unit. They're going to scatter. Okay, that's fine. We knew they were going to do that. They've got another unit up here, another unit of Praetorians up here. And they've got down here. I don't think they're going to be able to protect all their units, though, to be fair. Oh, I charged a little bit late there, really. But we've got a secondary charge. Let's get a bit more speed up, then go for our secondary charge. Okay, cool. Let's bring these units up now if we can. We'll at least manage to catch one unit. Get those guys there, and try and bring these guys here and try and evade these Romans here as we try and cut these guys down now. So we've got these 2 units that are still in the open. Is that friendly cavalry? No. So we've got some enemy harbingers coming down here. We will probably win this charge. Or we probably won't. Obviously too confident there. And now I'm going to be recharged by the bloody Romans. Okay, let's get these guys down here chasing off these archers. That's a bad charge, bad charge. I could do with getting these guys out of here, really. Debuff those Romans. Debuff those harbingers. Going on down here. What's that? Mounted combat. Yeah, we'll have a bit of that. So engage with these archers down here. That's fine. We've got our elephants coming in. Let's keep ourselves buffed. What's going on up here? We've still got our buffs. Yes, we have. Okay, let's pull out from those Romans now. Pull out this way, pull out this way, pull out this way. No, you should be keeping in the fight. What you're doing. Wrong button. Oh, so much micro. I remember this game. Been too long. They're trying to make a run for it, but we should be able to catch up now. I would have thought, or hope. How are we doing? Not too badly. Come on, guys. Need a little bit more speed. Let's use a charge to try and catch up slightly. They're going for their crippling shot, but that's fine. We've got a double charge. I'm not too worried about that. Obviously, we're losing a lot of speed in the forest. Try and get ourselves nicely, more nicely lined up. We'll go for a charge there. Hopefully, we won't clip into the elephants too much. Because now, as we do that and clear the forest, I know I'm blobbing up a little bit in a sense. Go for another charge. There we go. That's a bit better. Now I'm going to pull everyone through, get all these units in, get all these units in. Now let's get stuck in. Straight in with a mount kick. There we go. Got them now.
How about a little extra incentive?
They can't run from that. That's what we needed. They were just hard to catch. They're damn fast, aren't they, for an infantry unit? There we go. We've got them cut down now. What's going on in chat? Did I miss any Falx game? No, no Falx games yet. Just YOLO'd and cost us a match. Oh wow, we really have lost the match. Oh, nothing else though. I'll have a pop at these slingers. This is painful, isn't it? Micro, too much 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 micro. Go on, get in the slingers! Yeah! And get all of us buffed. Mount kick. Just kill some of those slingers off. We've lost this game, but you know, I'm just trying to do what damage I can before the end. Try and get the debuff on those guys so that they can't escape in quite the same way. Push forwards, push forwards, push forwards. Go for a nice long cavalry charge. Push, 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 push. Stuck into the fight a little bit there. Been chased by those infantry. Surprisingly, not that many losses in that, to be honest. You'd think there would have been more. Get our guys sort of a bit better stuck in. Push through that unit a little bit so we can actually get in. Go for a mount kick. 1,000 damage. Nice. Some enemy harbingers who are going to run into a cliff. It was impressive micro for me. My microing skills are normally terrible. Okay, what have we got left to hunt? Oh, look at this. We're having a good final game, even if it is a defeat. We're going down fighting. 3,000 aggression. That's not too bad. Persian Archers. What can we do here? Oh dear, this is not going to be the easiest thing to try and get in on them, is it? I'm trying to sort of sneaky, you see, by thinking I'm coming around this way, then sneaking around this way. So look at the sneakiness! God, gotta get around there. Sneaky. Come on. No, they've got an infantry charge. Ah, damn them. Oh, they got me. I really thought I was going to get the drop on them. Damn with your... Oh, I didn't even get to touch the archers. I thought I'd really got the drop on them then, sending my 2 units round and then coming through that one through the woods. It didn't pan out though. Still, that was a good fight. Oh dear. How much longer will I stream? I don't know, a little bit yet. What's the time? It's only 7 o'clock, so I don't know, another hour or two, something like that. Unless we can somehow cap out, I don't think it's going to really end well. I think they've got quite a bit of stuff coming down. I don't foresee it ending particularly well. Unless Guts can sort of hold them all up here, then I can't really see it panning out much in my favour. Because Guts getting engaging them. Now to kick the rust off. Oh, I've missed this game. So much. Oh, it's so sad that it's ending. I can't believe it. It's one of the few games I actually finally got pretty decent at in the end. Even the archers are getting engaged here now. We could end up actually, it'd be ironic if we win this through cap. A little bit scummy, but I'll take the win. Go on, get out of the way. Hide. Hide around the back. Hide around the back. Problem is they're going to go for a focus fire, aren't they? They've got it. It's all going to come down to, is this focus fire going to hit or not? There's the focus fire. It is going to hit. Oh, it missed. We might get away with this. It's going to be close. It's going to be seriously close. Oh. We've got it. We won on capture. Oh, I didn't think that was going to happen. Nice. Oh, dear. Well, we actually got the win. What a game. That's the sort of tier 10 game. That was worth 25 minutes to queue up for that. That was well worth it. That's a good way to win. I love it. Oh, dear. Is any... I'm still not really fully upgraded in terms of equipment here. I might as well use the free experience, hadn't I? I'm not going to go for that because it's... I want the impact damage. But I might as well go for the better body armor. Oh, I guess I was going to go for the shield. Oh, that's not it. Let's just go for that. Just queue up just in case we get enough people immediately to go straight back in. Because there may be the same people may want to play again. In which case, we may get another game straight away. That was a really awesome game, that was. That was a great game to end on. If we don't get any more tier 10s, that's fine. But I'll just queue back up just in case we can get another tier 9 10 game if the same people want to play again. But that was really good. Oh dear. Trying to get as many people as we can in. We'll just give it a couple of minutes. I'm not going to queue for ages and ages this time. We'll go back to tier 8s and 9s. One with one noob and 2 DCs. Even if it was worth the bother, but it's rare. It's a rare time I actually contribute something to a game. It doesn't normally go so well for me. So I'll wait to see if we get anything from that. Wonder if people are looking at the leaderboards. Is it going to put me on? No, because I've not got enough games. I need more games to make it onto the leaderboard. Damn. Not going to get my name on the leaderboard for the end. Eva, what Total War games do you play? So you see, obviously we have Bar Marina, but really Rome 2 probably is the one I play the most. Other than like the really old school ones like Medieval 2, but yeah. Other than that, I don't play that many Total War games specifically. Hey, we've got another game. Nice. So yeah, no, not that much. Mostly just Rome 2 multiplayer stuff. That's the one I seem to enjoy the most because I like that competitive. I guess the Total War like Rome 2 multiplayer gives me that similar type of competitive environment that we're getting in Arena. So that's kind of what I missed. No, I've never played Shogun 2. I don't actually even own it, but I really should, because obviously it's supposed to be amazing. I just need to get around to actually doing it. That's not for you. Let me fight you. Well, we can hope. We can hope. Salernum. Okay. God, I even forgot this map even existed. Let's see how this goes. Hey, Sasha. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. We're having a final couple of games before the very end. Everyone's been trying to organise some tier 10 games on the Discord. We're on to Salernum. I've not played this map for a while. Oh, I'm afraid you're on my team again. You can't kill me this time, Bates. So we had a really good game before this one, Sasha. It was a very down to the wire victory. Okay, where are we gonna go? I guess we'll just spawn sort of roughly in the centre. We'll send 1 unit forwards on a little bit of scouting. And just kind of see how this one pans out, I guess. On scoreboard. Okay, let's send 1 unit forwards. Pull these guys back and just have a little bit of scouting. See what we see. I might as well use charge. Obviously, that's the one good thing about these guys, is the fact they've got the double charge. Gain a little bit of ground quickly. Okay, so we've got some spearmen over there. We've got some elephants coming down this way. Ooh, some harbingers over there. I've got to be a bit careful of them because they'll be fast. Don't really want to get caught up on them straight away. Where are my other 2 units? Let's move them up to the grass. So we've got some of the harbingers down here. Looks like they're disconnected. These Cretan archers are playing what I would describe as a dangerous game. Due to get cavalry when they're not particularly well protected. I don't really want to get into these harbingers. Get the charge there. Nice. That's what I wanted to do. Straight for the mat kick. Come on, give me the unit back. Bring these 2 up. Come on, get up here, guys. Get up here. Going for the interception. Try and catch some more there, which we're doing. Oh, that was so worth it. Ow, friendly fire. Friendly fire's not worth it. Too much friendly fire. Please stop shooting me. Okay, we've got one onto route as well, which is nice. Have a little bit of a charge there. We'll catch a few at the back. Got to stop ourselves before the wall, though. Let's go for another charge. Watch out the wall. Watch out the wall. We'll get these guys now as they try and run through here. Bit of mount kick. There we go. And that is the bulk of them. The bulk of them dealt with. Nice. We didn't really take many casualties doing that, and we wiped out the bulk of those harbingers. That panned out really nice for them. Oh, one of them routed as well. Lovely jubbly. Okay, what have we got in town? Lots of archers, but also a fair amount of defence with them. So that's not really so good for us. We've still got some enemy harbingers kicking around down here. And these guys up here are now causing trouble for archers, so maybe we should continue chasing them down. Keep trying to apply some pressure on them. Oh, they're actually gone. They've routed now. Let's push ourselves around this way, get behind the enemy lines. A lot of elephants kicking around, which is kind of hard for us to deal with. That's why we really need to keep some of our archers alive. Got some of the royal archers here, but they're protected the whole time by those hoplites, which is going to make it hard for us to Don't effectively do anything, I think. Get the charge on them. That's just a bit brutal. Just finished that unit off pretty much completely. Okay, let's look down here. Looks like the battle's tipping in our favour. Most of the enemy units are now in town. It's how we're going to get in without getting stuck on some spear units, I think, is going to be what's going to be challenging. Let's have a look. We'll have a little poke around with one unit then, perhaps, and just sort of see what we can achieve. Keep an eye on those elephants as well, make sure they don't come for us. Let's have a look. I see, presumably these Persian archers are defended. Yeah, you see they are. Oh, like that. Don't want to get them caught like that. They're friendly, they are. So I can't get in easily. They're going to go down that way. My one hope might be is they clear that corner. They're going to lose visibility around here. These guys are going to... Cavalry might scare the archers back round the corner. Because they're now sort of in a bit of a channel, aren't they? Which way are those spearmen going to be facing, or are they going to be across that gap? I want to know, but I don't want to look to give my position away either. This elephant's going to get spots in a minute. And then we're going to be... Ah! They noticed. Okay, now we're going to threaten the spearmen with our units here. And then... Oh! Lob ambush. Like that. Not well done, because I think you're not going to get a charge off, but, you know, what can you do? Push right in, people. Now, bring these guys down. Get the debuff on these guys here. Start getting people buffed. Bring you around the back. Get the charge on. Okay, anyone who's not buffed yet, you. Mount kick. And right, okay, we're not looking too bad. Okay, enemy elephants. That's not so good for us. I want to see the state of the debuff on the enemy unit. Yeah, that's about to run out, so let's get that reactivated so they don't get their ability. Ah, they're bringing in more Royal Spartans. Okay, now things aren't looking so good. I think we're going to wait for this mount kick to come back, and then we're probably going to bug out of this fight because we're getting ourselves into more trouble than I can deal with now. Okay, we've got to get out of here. It was good until the reinforcements turned up. And then it went bad. Get out as much as I can. We're going to save a fair few units, it's not so bad. Didn't quite pan out like I wanted. Oops, a bit of archer fire there. Try and dodge that if we can. We're still looking pretty good for this battle, but we've got to be a bit careful. We don't want to throw all our units away. We've got a reasonable amount of cavalry left. Just getting in on them. We need more infantry. I think the infantry's just taking time to get here. We've got some ranged units coming up and stuff as well. Send these two round this way. We'll put you round that way. Yeah, they're sort of trying to block up these streets by the looks of things. Which is a good move. I see why they're doing that. Yeah, I see, I see. Trying to do both at once is not the easiest thing.
Our men are being attacked.
Try and go for the gap.
We're going in. Break them.
And you're going to just catch them. We'll go for as long a charge as we can. Oh, I've not got the charge available.
Get them now.
Going to catch a few, but not really all that many. Yeah, it's not going to be enough. Get buffs on. And then let's start to look at debuffing some of these threatening units. Try and pull around a little bit. And get maybe another charge on some of these archers here. Not hit the wall too much, just go for a mount kick. We're just sort of fighting off into the end now, really. Because we're kind of caught up on these guys here. I just want to keep those guys debuffed so they're not at least that effective. Got friendly units coming in. And with the way the fight's going, it's kind of the fight to the end, isn't it? We'll start to put our pressure in probably on this spear unit and just fight it now. Go around to combat with a bit of extra melee defense and attack. Keep up our mount kicks. Oh, I've got an elephant here now as well. Jesus. It's a tough fight. Yeah, we'll stick in this one. We'll stay to the end now in this little battle here. Keep our debuffs, buffs going. Keep up the man kicks. We've still got quite a few units left alive, to be fair. Enemy elephant's now dead. There we go. Got the flank on the enemy spearmen. Just cut the last few of them down. Nice. Okay, that was not a bad game. There we go. What's left? Just one little poor little enemy of Romans. Oh, I just saw Bates die. I didn't realise you were over there. Okay, let's bring our little cavalry over. See if we can get a final charge off, maybe. I remember you, Ginger. I see you down here. I see you. I can see you. I know you're in the stream as well.
The foe's base will soon fall to us. Stay tight.
Yeah, I get a little bit of charge damage in there, look. And kind of cruelly, we're just going to debuff him, to be honest. Go for the mount kick. Yeah, there are buffs on. That's why I remember liking these Carthaginian cavalry so much. Total in the community. Woo!
We're winning. Not long now.
See you later, Bates. Thanks for coming to the last stream. And that's it's a nice way to send the game off, isn't it? So thank you for stopping by.
Strike them down.
Cool, and we got MVP. Look at that. I'll take it. I don't know. That wasn't bad. That was a good game. That was a decent game. I forgot how much I enjoyed these Carthaginian cavalry just for their debuffs, their buffs, their nice charge. They're just a perfect little unit, aren't they? Oh, I do miss these guys. Well, we'll see if we can get any more. Obviously, it's going to be dependent on numbers whether we can keep getting these tier 10 games. It's always going to be a little bit hit and miss. Yeah, I saw you, James. I saw you on the team. Nice, we've got 22 people here now. Everyone's enjoying the sort of the last little sort of bit of Total War Arena before it's all over. So we'll queue up for some more games. See if we can get any more. They were good. So we'll wait to see if we can find any more. Fingers crossed we can, because I'm really enjoying these tier 10. Oh, there we go. Straight away, only a minute, and back into another tier 10 match. Nice. Yeah, it's nice. I think we're all into the same match. On Marathon, nice that we're getting different maps every time as well. It's always kind of nice. So yeah, so everyone's in. What we got sort of team composition wise. Ah, you're on the other team this time, James. I can try and kill you. Thanks, I'm going to need all the luck I can get, I think, to win. So, one of somewhere over here. Kind of just have a look, see what we can find. So, see if we can get another win. It's 2 in a row we've won now. I'm actually doing quite well, surprisingly for me.
Capture the enemy's base or wipe them out.
So, you forwards. You two, you can wait up here. get ourselves advancing.
Quickly!
Get ourselves clear of these guys. Do a little charge for a little bit of a speed boost.
Double time!
If we run anything. Obviously they've got the observation point, so there's something there. But be careful, there's going to be enemy slingers and stuff. I don't want to get too much damage because you can soon take quite a lot of damage from enemy slingers, particularly if they hit you in the back as you run. Oh, what, we got some elephants. Some Greek Royal Cavalry, some tier 9s. They're going to be pretty good. Oh, we've got some Harbingers and some War Dogs. Good combination. And we've got archers up at the top. Dastardly elephants here in the middle. I want to dice with these Greeks is what I want to do. Some Greeks there as well. They're tough to beat, Greeks, but if you can bait the charge, then they're really good when you get them into combat. They're really easy to beat once you just get them into hand to hand. As long as they anvil you too much. As long as you get some of your abilities off first. Naked warriors are not having much fun against those Cretan archers. And we've got some guys pushing through the forest there, so that's all okay. There are archers up there, but they are protected. He's keeping near his Greek hoplites as well, though. Doing a good job sort of looking after himself. What are my chances of getting near that archers? I just don't think there is any chance of me getting near the archers, really, in the current situation. You know, I can threaten them as they're trying to get... Oh, wow, that's damaging, isn't it? Let's have a look. Is he paying... How much attention is he paying? Or is it all a bait? Bit late! I was too late on the charge to try and get out. Oh, that was so badly done. Oh, and he anviled me straight away. Oh, it's gone badly. That was a mistake. Oh, no. Oh, his anvil's dropped off for some reason.
If you consider the profitable alternatives,
This unit is officially in trouble, but we'll try and get a little bit of damage in before the end. Actually fighting fairly well, to be honest. As much damage as he's going to take pulling his unit out. Oh, he anviled me again, the sneaky bastard, so I can't actually escape properly. Oh, I can't even use my ability to try and get out. Ah, drat. Well, we took quite a few casualties there. Okay, well, in which case we're now going to be very brave with this little unit against these enemy archers. Form ourselves up. Try and sneak through this little gap. Get around these guys here, and let's get into these group of archers. Don't run into that and one. Charge! Where are you guys? Bring you up. Oh, we've got some of them to rat as well. Nice. Try and kill what we can on those enemy archers. Could try and get some of these pikemen stuck into a rear charge, although that's always a bit of a risk, because if you get caught on them, it's just not really worth it. I'm trying to think that's an enemy archer's dead, to be fair. Or what? Oh no, some of them have escaped. Bring you around. There we go. Get a little bit of a charge into what remains of them. Okay, so other than that, what's the situation looking like? We've got some naked warriors coming out the forest here. Really, I'd like to attack some of these pikemen. If they're in formation, which they are, so if they toggle their formation off, it's not going to be favourable to them. They're going to turn around. Yeah. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay, that's not going to work out for me. I don't really want to attack them either. Come hither. We'll go over here. And a sneaky little rear charge there. Not going to be super effective. And we're going to die on there, but I know that. Because they'll turn around on me. Okay. Let's pull back towards our own base, because they've got quite a few units pushing through here, so they could be threatening our own base now. Yeah, it will be closed. It's not closed yet, but it's closing very soon. Okay, now you can try and get out. Okay, I think you're dead. So let's have a little venture. We know that there's those naked warriors, so I'm suspecting them to be in the forest somewhere, or at least nearby. Which is why I was coming back this way, because I wanted to make sure that they're not going to cap out our base. Maybe they've gone back. I don't really want to be fighting in the woods. And there they are, look, coming out now. We'll go and get stuck into these guys then as they come out of this bit of forest here. Go and engage them. Gonna get caught up on those Royal Spartans. We've got some armigers here. I think I'll stay for those archers. Nice job. Can I clip them there? Can be a little bit early. Turn up. Very slightly. Not enough though. They're determined to try and get in on those archers. It's not going to happen. There we go. And that spells the end of them. What else have we got? Remnants of some javelins who are now dead. And we're capping out the enemy base as well. We'll perhaps charge some of these naked warriors. They're not going to hold up staggeringly well against a cavalry charge, I shouldn't have thought. God! Out kick! Ugh, just as they stand back up. And there we go. Another victory! Victory number 3 in a row! Can't believe it's going so well for us. I don't think we did very much in that game though in terms of aggression or anything towards the team. I think we did, what, 1,000? Yeah. Not such a good game for us, but at least we won. Nice. I am enjoying these so much. We've got so much of you ever wanted to get these guys further upgraded. So much. We shall queue back up for another game. It could have been. Was that you, those barbarian infantry? If it was, then yes, that was me charging you at the end. Just trying to get any last minute damage in before we capped out. For a little bit of a cheeky charge. Yes, Reaper. No, it's old. Sorry, it's closing down now. It's like it's been around for like a year, but it wasn't really very successful, so it's now closing down. That's perhaps why you never heard of it. What do you mean creative? Old video? No, so it's closing down on the 22nd of February, as in like Friday, as in like 5 days. It will be closing. So we've got another game as well. Nice. On Georgovia. Not my favourite map. Can be quite a tough one to do well on this one. While we're waiting for that to load in, I might just quickly nip to the toilet, otherwise I'll end up needing a wee halfway through the match. I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
Capture the enemy's base or wipe them out!
And I am back. Oh, I'm a bit late. I'm missing the start. Getting in position. Right. Let's get moving. At least no, I'm not too late. don't rush him. Yeah, don't rush me. Don't wheel over the floor. Okay. What have we got? So we've got some Greeks over there. My initial thought is to start to push them in the centre. I really enjoy dicing with Greek cavalry because it's like that real sort of win or lose type scenario, isn't it? Because if you get it wrong, then you're always going to lose because they get the charge off. You're a dead man. But it's really fun, I find, dicing with Greek cavalry. Let's go and try and do a little bit of that. Oh, and there's Numidians up there as well. Let's push everyone up. I prefer to micro one-on-one though, v Greeks, really. And not really with my commander unit. We've got the rear. He's going to get the hammer off. Oh no, we didn't. We just got the drop on him. Okay, now what have we got here? We've got these Numidian Vanguard. Oh, they're tier 10. They're probably going to get the charge on me. Oh, we won the charge. Nice heroes. Right, where's our third unit? Where is our third unit? Over there. Oh, come on, guys. Oh, there. Anviled. Oh, and he's going to charge me there, which is going to do him favours. And you see, he's now got me debuffed on this unit. So even though we won the charge, we're now struggling a little bit to get further damage in. Okay, let's... He's pulling out there. Fine. Oh, I walked into the anvil, didn't I, really? It wasn't such a good move. Bring you around here. God, this is chaos. This is a real win or die. Where are you going? Attack them. There we go. We get rear flank. They're going to wrap. And then I want to pull back a little bit because there's quite a lot of enemy units turning up now. Okay. Actually, surprisingly, didn't go as badly as I thought it was going to. Let's get out before those infantry turn up there. That's a real battle for the hill. Was certainly a bit of a tough old fight. Push down on some slightly more flat ground, I think. It's just all going on up here, isn't it? Those Greeks are certainly diminished in strength now, but they're still a threat, aren't they? I think we've lost that hill, though, I feel like. So I don't think there's any benefit to me going up there, really. We can try and threaten Guts a bit with his Numidian Vanguard, although they've got those Cretan archers up on the hill now who are able to sort of provide that bit of support. Okay, let's try and let him off a little bit here. Don't hit the wall if we can. He's going to get the charge off here. Nice. Got him. Bish bash bosh. Good. Okay, that's some of the enemy cavalry dealt with. Now, what other options have we got? We've got some Imperial Guard down there and a ton of stakes. Ooh, archers as well over here. Obviously, it's going to be hard for me to get on those archers because they've got a unit of spearmen protecting them, and on such a narrow path like that where it's so, you know, you've either got access or you're not. There's no way to flank round. It's one of the reasons I'm not a massive fan of this map, because of the kind of really narrow nature of it. Get you guys going up there. Let's try and see if we can bait out these Greek cavalry a little bit better. That's how we do it. Although they ended up... But that's basically what you do, is you use your own double charge ability to get away from them. They've gone for the anvil, but we're going to try and get round to intercept, but I think he's going to get away unless he goes down this flat road rather than up the hill. Oh, you sneaky bastard. Come back here. I'm going to get pummeled by barrage. How well protected are those archers? If they're not protected, then that... Oh, wow. Okay, let's go. Up the hill. Onwards. To the archer kills. Shoot around that way. Do it. Oh, they're going to hammer me, you bastards. Got to get some of these archers, really, because they're going to start doing a lot of damage otherwise. Let's try and hit some of them. Oh, right. Let's try and buff myself where I can. Everyone to mount kick. You're going to engage there, and you guys should be engaging these archers where you can. Still anvil, you see. Going to give us the rear flank. Ah, here come the infantry. That's going to hurt. Ah, it really hurt. Okay, we're going to leave those guys engaged. We're going to pull around here. We're going to risk a bit of a charge there. We're going to take a lot of damage myself in terms of hitting the wall, but it's worth it probably. Try and see if we can get some debuffs going on some of these enemy units, and then leave these lot to try and cut down some of the enemy archers. They're dead. I can accept that. Let's try and get as much kills as we can with these guys here. Nana is dead. Finish off these last bit of archers here. Okay, pull ourselves out now. We've got these two guys left. Still got a fair chunk of cavalry left alive, so that's not too bad. Let's see what support maybe we can lend against these guys here. They're going to slightly clip me, actually, surprising. Okay, we need to get back to base. Is there any... Oh, Jesus, there's no one there. How quickly they're capping? Not very fast. Okay, so we just need to go back. Are we winning? We are. Let's see what we can do. We should be able to get the decap in as long as nothing else massive turns up. Those melty things are crazy fast, aren't they? What's going to be on the cap? This must be something of not a lot of health. And hopefully we can get the win on this game. To make it 4 in a row, that'll be then. Let's hope. Let's hope. Split direction. What have we got? 1 unit Praetorians. Okay. So charge it then. Sunday! Give me a right flank modifier. You never know if we've got another flanking modifier.
Charge together!
Like that could happen. Go on. Go on. Oh, they routed. Oh, lovely jubbly. 2 units of cavalry. That is what we want. They'll probably end up coming back. But still. I didn't intend that to happen. I didn't think that was going to happen like that. Just try and get them, let them get as much damage as they can in. Oh, nice. We're having a great game for aggression. Try and get the mount kick. It's going to be a bit harder now, but we can go for the debuff again. He's going to vengeance, which is going to accelerate him probably quicker, but we'll try and get as much damage in as we can. And hopefully it's sufficiently diminished that it's not going to accelerate his damage too much. Once his debuff runs out though, then we're going to be in trouble. Go for the mount kick. I don't think this is going to pan out amazingly for us. Because we're now fighting a Vengeance Roman and our debuff on him is about to run out. Well, he's quite diminished though, he's not got very many people left. Come on guys, keep the damage up. Go for the mount kick again. Okay, Germanicus is dead. Come on, he's only got like 1 man left. Surprisingly with flank and he's gone. Nice. Okay, what have we got left to deal with? Just these bit of milty spears. An elephant and a unit of pikemen. Random selection. Round the back we go. Let's just do what we can. Go for the debuff as well. Mount kick. Barely anything to kick. He's so debuffed, we should be able to get that damage on pretty easily. There we go. He'd be dead. And I think that is pretty much all of them. Bring ourselves back over here. I can't really fight an elephant with cavalry, so not really a lot I can do in that way. We'll head over towards the enemy base. We may end up just capping out before then, though, before I even get there. Don't take my lead. Stay away. Don't take my MVP. Okay, let's get rounded onto the enemy base. Shah. We might even get a few capping points here right at the very end. I'm going to have to. Otherwise I'm going to lose my lead. There we go. We'll get a couple of capping points now. A very few. What have they got? Just a unit of elephants. There we go. Victory. Annihilation. Oh, that's 4 in a row. I never had this many victories when I was actually playing it properly. Things never used to go this well. Oh dear. It's funny how these things turn out. Nice. Okay, hop back into another game if we can. I'm really enjoying these. I think I'm enjoying it more than I ever have, but it's ending. So we'll queue up, see if we can get one or two more games. It's the greatest fun I've ever had on this game. Yeah, it is. It is really fun. It's just a shame that it's like right at the end, isn't it? Yeah, we'll probably just have 1 or 2 more battles, I think, and then that'll probably be the end of the stream. It's going to be sad, isn't it? That this is it. I think this is what a way to end on, though. I kind of want to end on this sort of super high, which I feel like this has been. Yeah, it's a shame that the game never managed to stick like kind of we all wanted it to. Never managed to take off in quite the way that we'd all hoped, but it has been quite a ride, hasn't it, over the past year? Yeah, it always was the best, but yeah, same. We're playing for fun and not for experience. It is as true of a lot of games, though, isn't it? When you're not trying to grind something out, but just trying to play for fun, it's always great. So, onto Oasis. I like this map. You went, now I'll do badly. All the other maps I'm not being so keen on, and I've won every time. Now I'll only get slaughtered in the first start of the game. Okay, let's see where we're going to go. I'll probably go over across this open ground around here. Somewhere like that.
Capture the enemy's base or wipe them out! Melee cavalry!
Can't sleep. You're back again. I don't blame you. Need to cry yourself to sleep. It's all over. Know how you feel. Right, let's head over this way. Have a look. See what we can see. Assuming there's going to be something over this way. It says. Anything come this way? Some elephants. Okay, interesting. And some pikes. Okay. It's a bit more like what I was expecting. They're trying to catch me. Don't think that's going to happen. Okay, well we don't want to get stuck in with any pikemen. That's not a fight we really want to be taking. What have we got in the middle here? Some barbarian cavalry in infiltration mode. Some harbingers. Those got hit by a piece of artillery. See which way they want to go. Those archers are going to be a pain. Don't shoot me. Keep shooting the sacred band. If I pick a fight with these harbingers, you see, that's going to be a really long charge. We'll get the win there. But the problem being that the risk is going to be that I'm going to get hit by all the artillery. Go for our mount kick. We're going for the rear flank.
What are we waiting
This is
for?
the risk though, is the archers more than anything.
Beware! Our men are being
Catch those last
attacked.
few people there. Okay, let's get ourselves out of there before we get shot to death. Well, I managed to take on those harbingers relatively well. Those archers. I couldn't send a unit into the forest to go and have a look to see if they're just undefended. Because they could be. They could have been undefended, but yeah. And not surprisingly, they've got a unit there around watching them. And now I'm getting the full target of the enemy archers.
We're going in.
I've just got too many guys there to defend them, you see, and I can't get close. Let's not send you in either, because I'm just going to lose you otherwise. Pull out. Okay, barrage now.
Here we come.
Oh, they got such range. Get me to safety. Okay. So that didn't really pan out. Yeah, you see, they tried to get in there, look, and they just slammed straight into the guys. At least we're getting spots for our own archers, though, so it's now a bit more of a fair fight. Okay, watch out for them. No! Oh. I go our own archers then. This is the risk is going to be walking near here. I'm going to take a lot of damage potentially. Okay, so the harbingers are all breaking into full fight now. Go for an early charge with those guys. Reduce my micro slightly. Go away.
Stay tight. We're going in.
Going to be a little bit of a charge. Not really the charge I want though. Oh, this is going badly, this one.
Strike them down.
Get the debuff there. Try and get some of our own buffs on.
I'll make it worth your while. Anytime today's
This isn't really what I want to be doing. Fighting dogs. Fighting. What am I fighting some of these to the infantry for? And I'm being archered and artilleried. Get yourselves out if you can, people. There's not even an easy way out of these fights. Okay, let's pull everything out. Oh, I'm completely almost trapped. I'm going to be cut off by these Imperial Guard. Just pull what cavalry we can out to safety. Not so good. Come on, guys. Pull out. Okay, what have we got here? Some harbingers. Okay, Guts is engaging them with his legators. See if I can get around and try and engage them easily. They just want to run away.
Here we come. Charge!
Ah! Spearman ambushed me. I'm gonna don't want to fight you.
Stay tight. We're going in.
What have we got there? Some Hellenic cavalry. God, this is a tight little fight, isn't it? Oh! Surely they're not gonna get me. Oh, they do. Let's sort of repay the favour because they kind of overshot actually. Then I think we probably ended up doing more damage on our own charge.
I'll make it worth your while.
Give ourselves the buff. We're going to get them to rout. We're going to take a lot of damage in the process. Oh, they're not going to do out anymore. No! I think we're doomed now. Oh, God. Yeah, I think that's the end of us. That wasn't such a good game. We really didn't contribute like that. See, I told you if I thought it was a map that I'd like, it wouldn't go well. Yeah, I think that's probably true. Yeah, it's such a shame that. Oops, I think it is such a shame that they killed the game. Yeah. It is what it is. Looks like we're going to lose this one, I think. The artillery crews are being attacked by an enormous elephant. Which is not going to go very well for them. Will I upload this stream as a normal video? Yeah, I think it should do. I think it I've set it so that YouTube should do it automatically if all goes to plan. It's perhaps a little bit of a assumption with YouTube, but yeah, in theory, yes, it should upload as a video afterwards. It's because you weren't there to carry. Yeah, sure. I'm sure it was. Sure it was. Oh, I don't know. That was a good game though. I'm still enjoying them. Well, I don't think we can end on a loss. We'll perhaps have to have one more after this if we can. Then I think that will probably be the final one. See if we can secure a final win for the very last battle. All the gun in for the archers. I didn't really get the charge though. Oh, flame! God, everyone's burning on there, well, aren't they? You're gonna get hit by pikes. Pikes down. Oh, oh, brutal, brutal. Straight into the back of these barbarians. All, oh. Yeah, I know Jackie loves this game as well. Sorry, I missed your comment earlier, Bates. Yeah, Jackie does love this game as well. Yeah, it is what it is, though, I guess. It's not so bad now. At least, like, some of the Conqueror's Blade content seems to be doing relatively well, so it's not all bad. They're getting stuck in there. They're going to be well on the cap. It's not going to be long now until this defeat, I don't think. A brief fight from a little Greek cavalry going in for the charge. God, some of those barbarians went flying. Oh, they're getting hit badly now. Oh no. And there come the Harbingers. Oh, they just took out... They single one hit all those Greeks there. And there's the defeat. Oh, well, that's been a long while coming, hasn't it? We probably deserve that. After 4 wins in a row. We're about due a defeat. Okay. Well, we'll queue up for one more, I think. One final game. And see how it goes. Try and see if we can get one more. Maybe it's over? I don't know. See if we can find any more games at tier 10. We might struggle though. Oh, I didn't do a great deal that game either in terms of protecting our units or actually getting anywhere, so could easily go wrong as well. I didn't contribute a great deal. Subpolitical total arena. Yeah. It feels strange. Feels very strange not saying like welcome to another episode of Total Arena. I got so used to saying that for like a year of my life. It was weird every time I create a video and don't say that. It comes kind of ingrained in you after time. I don't know. It may be looking like that was the last tier 10 game that we're going to be getting, I think, maybe. I was lucky that we were able to get some at all, really. To get 20 people in, given, you know, that this is kind of like it, then I think we're quite lucky to get that at all. So it was kind of awesome to be able to have those last games. We'll give it a couple more minutes to see if we're going to get any more. If not, I think that we'll call that as the last game. Is it going to happen? I don't think it is. I think that's probably going to be it. We'll give it to 4 minutes. Say that. And see if we get a battle by them. I can't believe it. This is kind of the very end is almost here. The very, very end. Been kind of coming all day. It's kind of sad. I don't know. Doesn't seem to be happening. we'll probably have a bit more Conqueror's Blade on tomorrow's video, I think. That's obviously been the dominant video, just a video choice at the moment, because they seem to be doing quite well. But I also want to do a few more Rome 2 multiplayer battles and stuff. When will they turn the servers off? The servers are officially going off at 10 AM GMT on Friday the 22nd. That's it, yeah. So you've still got a week, but I'm away now all week with work, you see, so this is why it's kind of like the end for me. I'm not going to get any more chance to play after this. I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're not going to get any more tier 10 games. No, I think that is probably going to be it. I don't think we're going to get any more games now. I think we did well to get those sort of 5 games that we managed to get. I think that we're going to have to say that's probably going to be the end of the stream. I can't believe it, but I think that is all that we're going to have. And that is the very end of Total War Arena. Yeah. I can't kind of, yeah, that's it then, really. It feels strange, but yeah, I'm not going to get any more time to play now before the end of the servers go off. So it's no more. Maybe someone. Oh no, we've got a game. Okay, we've got a game. My waffling and stalling for time enabled us to get one more tier 10 game. Okay, this is the very, very, very last game. Ah, dear. Okay, let's enjoy this one final game before the end then. I'm pleased we're getting one last game. I thought it wasn't going to happen. Wait for this one to load it in. Let's make it a good one. Oh dear. Yeah, it's a shame. Shame Josh isn't around, isn't it? That would have been cool if he'd have been around. Okay. Where am I going to go? Go on the outside. Let's see how this goes. 15 seconds before we can jump in. Oh. Oh, he disconnected. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Let's push around this way. Get a little bit of an early charge, get a little bit of extra speed. Oh, what's we got? So we've got some Greek cav. If he wants to play that game. Okay, got one engaged already. Now he's going to be starting to multitask badly. He's hammered badly. This guy's going to hammer with his second unit. Turning. Could do with more speed, really. Oh, he's gonna fuck that. He's gonna hammer. He's gonna hammer. Oh, we negated his charge though because he didn't hammer soon enough. Okay, so we've got one more unit we've now got to fight. He's got this other unit he's going to be able to bring in, but we've got more cavalry coming in. We've also got these infantry down here though we've got to watch out for. Made a mistake there. Oh, we're going to get the artillery. Go away. This is going to hurt. Ow. Yeah, that hurt. He's routing though with one of his units.
Get them now.
see what we can do. Let's get our... Oh, still partially anviled. The anvil. Pain. Looks like we beat the unit on the hill. We're going to take some damage here by the looks of things. Might be able to get into route as he tries to run. It looks like we are. Try and get a bit of some going on ourselves. Oh, enemy infantry. Oh, enemy infantry. And archers. Absolutely slaughtering me. Try and get up on the hill. Oh, those archers are so damaging. So much damage. Run! I'm hunted as well, you bastard. Leave me alone. Okay, that wasn't so good. We wiped out the bulk of that enemy Highland cavalry, but then we lost most of our own units ourselves, so it probably really wasn't worth the trade. Push down here a little bit more. Doesn't look good. Are we going to be able to think about getting in on any of those enemy archers? You see, they've got those infantry there to protect themselves. It's going to make it difficult. They've not noticed they're about to get... that's going to hurt. Oh, he used a crippling shot on them at the last minute. Good timing of that crippling shot. That really saved their ass there. Okay. Where are we going to go? What are we going to do? Got this Palatina there. We're sort of getting in on these archers now, those Crucian archers. I think they're pretty much dead. Guts is getting himself stuck in with his Roman legatus down here. So we could bring ourselves around here, see what we can do to contribute to this bit of fight down on this part of the map. I do see some javelins around somewhere over here, but they've got quite a few units with them, so it might not be that easy to really get at them without sort of a bit more support. I probably don't want to commit everyone against Guts either. We really also need to think about flanking primarily as well. What am I being shot at by? There's obviously some light artillery around somewhere. Buff myself. Flanking. It's really not really working out very well for us over there, is it? These barbarians seem keen to catch me, which suggests that their artillery is around here somewhere. Where? That's the question. Kind of accepted that those guys are dead. No, maybe they've got away with it. I can hear the artillery shooting. Can anyone see where it is? I know it's around here somewhere. Sure of it. Maybe I'm looking for a red herring here. There's some over there. Maybe they were shooting at me and that's what I could hear. I kept thinking I could hear it, but perhaps I couldn't. Let's see how we're going to play this against these Romans who are badly outnumbered. Hopefully we win the charge, which we do. Bring these other units over.
This isn't getting us anywhere.
Bring you around. Rear charge. Oh, I can see you hunting me, James.
Gold, improve your skills. Stay tight. We're going in. Show me blood. If you consider
I think I am here. What would be called doomed. Oh, I want to be routed as well. Ah, damn. Okay, I think that spells my demise. No. I think it's safe to say, though, that given the score, we have definitely lost this game. We'll go for our last mount kick. Our poor Carthaginians are going to come to a bitter end. Some of them are getting a massive morale buff. There we go. Guts is pulling himself out of the fight, but I'm kind of so caught in the middle there. Look, oh, and there goes the rout. And there goes my poor unit. And that spells the end of the very last game. That was a good fight. I enjoyed that. Looks like it's going to be a loss. I don't know. Well, anyway, I hopefully you've enjoyed the sort of past year and a half of Arena, or however long it's been since I've been starting doing it. Obviously, we've still got lots of other stuff on the channel going forwards. But yeah, what a sad day. It is all over. Still, we definitely had some good games. That was as good a send-off as I could hope for with those sort of tier 10 games. Didn't think I was going to get them, so I did really enjoy it. So thank you to all those who have come, and all those who have supported me, of course, all over the sort of time I've been doing both the Arena videos and more videos going forwards. So yeah, thank you all so much for coming, guys. I really do appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you on some of my other games that I'm playing in the future. So thank you, and good night. I was going to figure out where the stop button is. There we go. Found it. See ya.